You want to play some games?
What kind of games?
Fucking board games!
Yeah!
Hi everyone, welcome to Failroad Express's board game review. We are indeed playing Dungeon today, which is a Dungeons & Dragons based board game. It even says Dungeons & Dragons right there, by Wizards of the Coast, or of the Coast, or Hasbro. Christopher, you want to tell us about it?
Sure. It is the second edition of the game Dungeon, which came up years ago, but this is for 1 to 8 players now, about 30 to 45 minutes. It's a treasure hunting game. You go room to room, you kill monsters, you get treasure, you go back to where you started with the treasure, and then you win if you have more treasure than other people, and your category says that you should have that treasure. There's a lot of treasure in this game. It's wow, so much treasure. On a scale of 1 to treasure, you won. I'm going to show you how to play the game.
And then afterwards, we're going to rate this board game in our 3 categories of ease of use, replay value, and overall fun using our brand new scorecard. Alright.
All players begin the game in the Great Hall. Every room inside the Great Hall area is level 1. So I'm going to be able to move 5 spaces. I say 5 spaces because that's the most you're allowed to move. Well, I've only used 3 of my 5 spaces, and there's a room right here. 4, and that's going to trigger a combat with a monster. So I grab the pile of cards that say level 1 monsters. It's a Minotaur. Well, green and green, I need to roll a 5 off a 2d6 to beat the Minotaur because I'm a rogue. Goodness gracious, I killed the Minotaur. Now I go to the treasure pile. It says level 1, flip it over. Oh, actually, cool. I got a magic sword. Now, you get 2 things here. So the magic sword, it says here that it's got a value of 500, so that adds to my total of me needing 10,000 gold. But also, it's going to add a +1 or a +2 to my dice rolls here in the future, so long as I keep that sword. So I'm going to roll my 2d6 and hope for a 12. Okay, fine. So I only get a +1. So now all my dice rolls, so long as I have this sword, will get a +1. Once that monster has been killed, I will go ahead and place a tombstone token, and when it's my turn again, I can actually leave the room and then continue on my merry way.
I rolled a 6. Did anyone else roll a 6?
Christopher did, so it's between the 2 of you.
Alright, so Christopher, roll again.
Oh, I just assumed I was starting first. I was rolling for spells.
Oh, you were rolling for spells.
Yeah. I got to. Josh goes first.
Okay.
Whoops.
Oops. Minotaur. And I need to roll a 5.
Yep. Let's just roll your 2d6.
Yep, roll a 2d6.
Yeah,
I got it.
That's fine.
Alright, I beat that.
Actually, I think I put the magic sword on top. Let me shuffle this again.
Oh, yeah. No, I did.
I just realized that you got the Minotaur. No, there's whatever. The monsters are fine. I just don't want you to have a nice thing.
This is Christopher's why I can't have nice things. I got a sword anyway.
The best possible outcome, which is a witch. I need to get a 5 or higher as the wizard. Cool, whatever, I don't care, I beat her. But unfortunately, I don't get any treasure for her.
I have to roll an 11 with 2d6.
If it helps, I have no faith in you.
All the pains. All the pain.
If it was close, I could feel
Ouch.
bad, but it was just so low. Take your 2d6, the monster's going to get to attack you.
And this is when you roll a 12.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to roll a 12 for this. I rolled.
Okay, hold on. You got an 8. You are hurt. Drop 1 random treasure card, retreat 1 space, and lose a turn.
Pull that one out. It's a level 2, and it's 1,000.
Yeah, so that
So
treasure's not
That
with
stays
monster.
with that monster.
Stays with the zombie.
Okay.
Now if someone goes and kills that zombie, they're going to get your treasure.
Now, this is when you decide what
Alright,
roll
so
do
I have
you
to
want
step
to
out.
die on.
Yeah, so this is, you step out,
I lose my turn.
you lose your next turn,
It's
and
kind
then
of-
you're pushed out here.
It's kind of like Vegas.
Okay.
You'll want to keep going, but you keep losing.
I'm just going to put that in.
open up the chamber.
Whoa.
Slide trap. So now I have to pull a level 4 fight. Oh my god, it's like one of the worst things. Okay, I have to get an 11 because I'm fighting a green slime. I got a 3, you know,
Oh,
just,
man.
okay, so
That slime was just like, give me your lunch. Like,
terrible things are happening right now. So I gotta roll 2 things, so the monster fights back.
Oh, you
And-
lucky
okay.
son of a gun.
I did.
Lucky son of a gun.
Alright, okay.
there you go. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What
And
does
she did
this
it,
mean?
and that is, okay.
And that's for damage, not for defeating.
Yeah, so I died. So I lose, leave, and this doesn't happen.
You're crushed. So
Okay.
drop all your
I have
treasure.
You were
literally
crushed.
nothing. There's no treasure.
Okay.
I have no things. I have
Hold
no
on,
things.
hold on. Select a new hero or the same hero if no other hero is available and place it back at the Great Hall. So
Moving 1, 2, back into the Great Hall.
And
I've got all the treasure I need, and I win. I win!
you win because you had 0 competition.
You're right, I did. And you can thank Jordan for that, because when she got crushed, she decided to become a wizard too.
Okay, I needed 30,000 gold to win, and I had 32,750. But
I was able to race back to the Great Hall first because I was able to get my 10,000 first, which is what I needed because I am a weak rogue.
emphasis on weak.
Yes, I was down here and fighting level 2s the whole time, and some
I-
level 3s were kicking my butt.
I completely died, lost everything halfway through the game. I'm pretty pleased to say that I made it to the end of the game with 21,000.
Alright, well, now let's rate this game on our scorecard of ease of use, replay value, and overall fun. Alright, so ease of use for Dungeon. Well, I gotta say that I picked up Dungeon pretty quickly. This was my first time playing, and I played as the Rogue because it is quite possibly the best player to play as for a beginner. And this is the simplest game I've ever played with the Dungeons and Dragons name attached to it. In fact, it says it's for players 8 years and older, and I feel confident that you could put this down in front of a child and play it with them, so this would be a great family game as well. So I've got to definitely give this an 8 out of 10 because, yeah, it's just an easy game to pick up after just a couple of rounds.
So we gave Dungeon a 6 on the replay value because in the rulebook there are actually 3 different modes of play for solo characters if you don't have any friends, but also because of the ease of use and being able to have up to 8 players. It's a great party game, it's short, people can learn it really quick, and it's not too complex. But the problem is there's not much variety in who you play as. So there's only 4 classes, and you saw 3 of them tonight, and there isn't much difference between them except for how much treasure they need to acquire before they win. You know, maybe the rogue gets to have an easier time finding secret doors, and you get to go boom boom fire spells. And that's about it, unfortunately.
Alright, I will be rating Dungeon on its overall fun. I give this game a 7. I think it's a lot of fun. I've played it a lot of times with a lot of different people. It does build in fun, so the more people that you have playing it, the more fun it is. Also, the more dynamic it is. So, say you're all scrambling for treasures and you die. Oh no, you're back in the Great Hall. Everything's awful. Well, now you can just walk behind everyone and pick up all the things that they've lost to monsters and upset them, which is a lot of fun. Also, there's not a lot of downtime between turns, so you really want to pay attention. You can't really be checking your phone, liking things on Facebook, because you will slow things down, upset everyone, and probably miss something about your turn. So I think it's a fantastic game.
This is unclearable music.
Yeah, all right. So, those are our scores for Dungeon, the simplest Dungeons and Dragons game you can ever play. And yeah, if you liked our board game review, make sure you like and subscribe. If you've played this game before, make sure you comment and give us your own scores in our 3 categories, or even make up your own category. So find us on Twitter and Facebook at hashtag Failroad Express or at Failroad Express. Let's see, Christopher. I guess what's left to show them where the videos are that they can click on to see more board game reviews and other things?
Yeah. Now turn the lights down. Because the videos are here, here, and here. I'm against the glass. Pretend you don't want me.